Hey everyone, my name is Charlie Chang, and in today's video, I'm gonna go over my 15 sources of income as a serial entrepreneur here in Southern California. I just turned 30 years old, and I spent the last 8 years working for myself. Now, just to give you guys a little background, I graduated from UCLA in 2014 with a degree in psychobiology. And of course, I told my parents I was going to become a doctor, so I applied and got rejected by over 20 medical schools. I also didn't get hired as an EMT, and yeah, it was a rough time because I had literally zero job prospects. My parents were super disappointed. I felt like a loser. So I decided to try building my own businesses. Fast forward to today, after many failures and lessons learned, I'm pretty happy with where I am at. My point in making this video is not to try and brag, rather it's to try to inspire you to make money in non-traditional ways and to sort of stray away from the typical 9-to-5 career route that most people take. That, you guys, is my passion in life. Okay, so for each income source, I'm gonna show you what I do, how I got started, and my advice if you want to do something similar. Thank you to Wealthfront for sponsoring this video. Let's get started. All right, so my first source of income is Amazon FBA. And if you don't know what Amazon FBA is, it's basically a way for you and I to actually sell products on Amazon. Basically what I do is I get products made overseas, I private label them using my own brand, import them over to the US where I get them sent to Amazon's warehouses, and from there people can actually buy these products on Amazon.com. I started this business in 2016 after I realized that I needed to buy something on Amazon, but there weren't many people selling it. So after doing a couple days of research, I decided to start my first product, and luckily that product did really well. As of right now, I think I have about 6 or 7 active selling products, although this is an income source that doesn't bring that much money anymore. That's really because I've focus my time and attention on my other businesses, which we will talk about later in this video. However, I do think that e-commerce, especially Amazon FBA, is such a cool side hustle. I've learned so much stuff doing this, and you guys, all the skills that I learned from this business have really helped me with everything I've been doing. It is a pretty passive source of income, meaning you spend a lot of time finding your product and setting it up. But after that, with the right processes in place, it can run pretty smoothly. I started this side hustle with about $2,000. And yeah, like I said, it's such a great side hustle and something that I really recommend you guys check out. All right, so my second source of income is Hustle Club. Hustle Club is a newsletter that teaches people how to become better entrepreneurs. After seeing the success of companies like The Hustle and Morning Brew, I was like, I want to create my own newsletter because I do have an audience. I feel like I can create a pretty valuable newsletter. And so that was how Hustle Club was born. It's still pretty new. I only have a few thousand subscribers on this newsletter, but with it, I'm able to monetize using affiliate links as well as brand placements. I do have a team of writers that does help me out with this newsletter, so it's pretty passive, and I'd say that I only spend maybe 1 or 2 hours per week editing it. But yeah, we talk about book takeaways, side hustle ideas, interviews with successful entrepreneurs, and also entrepreneurial hacks. So it's definitely a newsletter that I am really passionate about. If you guys do want to sign up, I'll leave a link down below in the description. Now, to build out and host Hustle Club, I use Kajabi to build out the website as well as to handle the bulk email sends. It's a cool business that literally anyone can start and allows you to talk about something that you are passionate about. Okay, so my next income source is affiliate marketing. And I started this in the year 2020. Basically, I do affiliate marketing on 3 YouTube channels, my newsletter, as well as on my social media accounts. Basically, what affiliate marketing is you're essentially acting as a salesperson for a company or product. So whenever I promote a link on my YouTube channel or on my other platforms, and someone actually clicks on that link and signs up or buys, I will get a small percentage of the sale. I've worked with brands like Webull, Robinhood, Amazon, Real Estate Express, Moomoo, and a lot more. These are all services that I personally use or have used in the past. And yeah, I'd say that it's one of the best sources of passive income that I make. For example, you guys, if you use my Webull link, they're gonna give you guys 6 free stocks and they're gonna give me a small commission. And so when I'm making a bunch of content and giving free value out, people will use my links because, you know, it doesn't cost them anything extra and it does help support the channel. And from that, I earn a very steady income source. You guys can sign up for platforms like ShareSale, Commission Junction, Amazon Associates, Impact Radius. These are some of the biggest affiliate marketing platforms that you guys can get on, and you'll instantly be able to, you know, search for brands that you vibe with, apply for their affiliate program, and then start promoting their links. I will say that this income source does require a lot of eyeballs. So whether you want to get those eyeballs on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram Reels or blog or newsletter, it doesn't really matter. As long as you give out good value and information to a targeted niche and you pair that with an affiliate program that, you know, meshes really well with it, then yeah, in my experience, that is what leads to conversions. Overall, a super great income source that you guys can start doing literally right away, but you will want to pair this with at least some type of online traffic. All right, my next income source is actually my real estate brokerage. So in 2019, I started a real estate brokerage called Core Capital Realty. It's a full service residential brokerage here in California, and we basically help clients buy and sell real estate. Now, in the last year, I have not grown this company as much as I should have, and that's because I've been focusing on my other businesses. But the way that I make money is from actually doing doing real estate sales myself, which goes through this company, or I actually have agents within my firm that can actually go out, buy and sell real estate for their clients, and I'll actually get a small percentage of these sales. I started real estate in 2017. I was trying to buy my own place, and I realized, hey, I could actually just get my real estate license, learn a ton of stuff in the process, and represent myself as a buyer for this home sale. Besides getting a 3% commission on that sale, it really kickstarted this whole real estate career that I really got into over the next few years. So after a couple of years of that, I actually got my own broker's license, and from there on, I just decided to start my own brokerage. Having this brokerage in place allows me to actually represent buyers and sellers and keep 100% of the commission since I am the broker myself. So normally with a real estate license, you have to work for a broker, and the broker is the one that gets paid, and then they send the money to you. They always take a commission, so that's why I was like, I want to create my own brokerage. And the great thing about my brokerage is that we actually give 100% of the commission to our agents while taking a very, very small flat fee on top of it. So yeah, most agents are going to save a ton of money when they join a brokerage like mine. Unfortunately, since I don't have the bandwidth to manage more agents, I'm actually not taking on new agents at this time, but I do think that at some point in the future, I'll begin to grow this business more. Overall, real estate is a really awesome career that I really recommend for a lot of people because it allows you to, get into entrepreneurship, work for yourself, and create your own hours. All right, so since this video is about my income sources, it makes sense to talk about Wealthfront, which is a platform I use to invest a significant chunk of my money. Wealthfront is a robo-advisor investing platform that helps you invest and build passive income. They do this by putting your money into a range of ETFs that are hand-selected by their team of experts. You answer some questions, and in a few minutes, they build you a diversified portfolio that matches your goals. It's like hiring a financial advisor, except with a beautiful web and phone app and a super low 0.25% annual management fee. That's about $3 a month on a $15,000 portfolio. Spend your time building your business and investing in your passions instead of worrying about which investments to choose because software can handle that for you. If you're looking for an effective way to invest passively, this is the platform for you. I use it, many of my friends use it, and it has been such a valuable platform to keep me on track with my investing goals. So if you're interested in automating your investments, you can sign up through my link, wealthfront.com/Charlie, and get your first $5,000 managed for free. I'll leave that link in the description box, so be sure to claim your free bonus with the link below and start building your wealth today. And now back to the video. All right, so my next income source is referrals. And this sort of does relate to my real estate brokerage. Since I am personally not trying to do many deals at this time, I can actually refer any leads I have to agents within my company or at other companies. And when you do this, you can actually get a percentage of their commission. You can sort of think of it as affiliate marketing for real estate. Since I don't want to actually do these deals myself, I'll refer them to a qualified agent that I know. And in the industry, the standard is a 20% referral fee. So let's say I get a lead for someone that wants to buy in Arizona. Since I can't actually do deals there, I'll refer it to someone I know there, and that person is going to help them buy or sell. If that agent makes, let's say, a $10,000 commission, I'd actually be getting 20% of that, or $2,000. So yeah, another pretty cool way for people with a real estate license to make money. So my next income source is YouTube AdSense. AdSense is probably the most direct way that YouTubers can monetize their content. And if you're watching this video, you may have seen an ad that played at the start of the video or in the middle. Essentially, advertisers are bidding to put their ads on people's videos on YouTube, and YouTube is going to take a 45% cut and give us creators 55% of that revenue. So in the typical month, I'll probably make around $40,000 in AdSense revenue. And it's a really cool way to make money, especially if you're making content on YouTube, because they literally handle everything for you. I get a pretty cool direct deposit from Google into my bank account. Now, with my type of content, obviously finance, entrepreneurship, investing, these all have much higher ad rates than say something like gaming or food. So you have your CPM, cost per mil. This is basically what YouTube is bringing in as ad revenue for every 1,000 views on your channel on average. My CPMs are typically in the $40 to $50 range, and this basically means that I'm getting about 20 something dollars per 1,000 views on my channel. The reason why AdSense is so cool and so passive is that one video that I can make can basically generate YouTube AdSense revenue for a long time. I sort of view it as virtual real estate, right? So I put out one single video, and that video can continue to get views for many, many years and bring in YouTube AdSense revenue that way. AdSense is not the biggest revenue source for most creators, and that's because it does require a lot of views. There are much better ways to monetize, even for very, very small content creators. And so yeah, I just sort of view YouTube AdSense as a bonus. Overall, a very cool income source that any YouTuber can get. You just need to have 1,000 or more subscribers, as well as 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year. So after that, you can actually apply for the YouTube AdSense program. And after you're accepted, you just need to enable ads on your videos, and you're going to start making money right away. All right, so my next income source is photography. And this is something that I've been doing since 2007. This has been the most consistent side hustle of my life, and it's really really what I credit for getting me into YouTube and creating videos. Back in freshman year of high school, I remember one of my friends getting their first camera, and I remember seeing him take some pictures and thinking, whoa, that's super cool. So thankfully, I convinced my parents to actually buy me my first camera. And from there on, I just started learning so much. I spent hours a day on photography forums. I did so many free shoots in my free time. And yeah, I realized that this is actually a very valuable high income skill that I can start doing to make money. So later on in high school and during college, I started doing a ton of portrait photography. We're talking grad shoots, headshots for actors, family photo shoots, dance photos, really anything that involved photographing people, I was there. After I graduated college, photography was probably one of the most important things I did that really kept me afloat. At the time I was doing tutoring, I was also doing photography while trying to start my business. So the photography and tutoring, those are my main steady income flows. And I take that money and sort of just funnel it into my businesses, many of which of course failed. Today, I don't do that much photography anymore. I'll maybe do 1 or 2 photo shoots per year. But you guys, if you're looking for a high income skill that's both fun, but also extremely useful, I think photography is one of the best things that I have ever done. It's opened so many doors for me. I've learned so much that has helped me in creating my videos today. I've met so many awesome people that have become my future clients for my other businesses. And yeah, just an amazing hobby and side hustle that you guys can start learning right away. You can start learning on your phone. You can buy a cheap camera. But yeah, my big tip with this is just do a ton of free shoots for your friends. Focus on portraiture because that's where the money is. And yeah, after a while, you should be able to charge between $100 to $500 per hour. The next way I make money is through brand deals. So brand deals are basically sponsored content that I put in the middle of my YouTube videos. As you guys saw in this video, I work with Wealthfront. So they actually paid me a flat fee to, talk about their service for 1 minute. And this is probably going to be one of the biggest revenue sources for most content creators. I do brand deals on 3 of my YouTube channels, as well as on TikTok and Instagram. But I'd say that the majority of the brand deals I do are on YouTube. Not every YouTube video I make has a brand deal in it, but I'd say that in most months, I'll do anywhere from 3 to 5 brand deals. I also do sponsored videos on my TikTok, and with all those, I'm getting a flat fee from the company. Sometimes I also do a sponsored story or post on Instagram. Although for me, those are pretty rare, but for those, I do get a flat fee. For my channels, I can get anywhere between maybe a couple $1,000s a post, all the way to $30,000 or more. Depends on the deliverables, so what type of content you're making for them, as well as if you're giving them rights to actually use your content for their own advertising. So yeah, I work with a ton of different brands on my channels. This is one of the best ways to monetize for content creators. And for me, I handle all of my brand deals myself. So basically, I have an email on my YouTube channel, and brands can actually reach out directly to me. From there, I'll sort through emails, only pick companies that I feel comfortable working with, and then we negotiate on what they want me to create as well as the price. I also do work with multiple agencies, so a lot of those agencies will come to me with a deal and we'll just work it out like that. The reason why I like to handle all this myself is because I know my channel the best. I can get creative with pitching different video concepts, and I don't have to pay anyone a 10 to 20% fee. So yeah, overall, a great way to monetize your content. And if you are an aspiring content creator, this will likely be one of your most significant income sources in the future. Next up is the IG Reels Fund. So each month, Instagram actually incentivizes certain creators to put out Instagram Reels. And so let me show you guys my professional dashboard just to show you guys how this works. If I come down here to bonuses, it's going to show me how much money I've made in Reels this month. So you can see I've made about $100. And this month I have a maximum bonus of $1,200. So if I do get up to 11.02 million views on my Reels, I will make that full $1,200. So as you can see, I'm not even close to that. And as a result, I've made about $100. This is on the 5 Instagram Reels that I've posted this month so far. This is going to be different for every creator. And I will say that it's not going to be available for everyone. However, if you do get enough followers, Instagram will at some point incentivize you to start creating Instagram Reels, and you'll be able to make money this way. There's also the TikTok Fund, which allows you to make money through your TikTok videos, and the YouTube Shorts Fund, which allows you to get paid through YouTube Shorts. So for anyone that wants to create a personal brand or become a content creator, I always tell people you need to do TikToks and repost those onto Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. This is the absolute best ROI of your time because you can literally make one short video for TikTok and have it posted onto 3 different platforms. Yeah, a little bit of a tangent, but that's what I would do if I was getting into content creation. So yeah, each month with the Instagram Reels Fund, I'll make maybe $200 maximum. So not a lot, but it does pay for my coffee. My next source of income is coaching/consulting. So currently I do one-on-one Zoom calls with people, and I started helping create a plan to make more money, start a side hustle, build good habits, or pretty much anything that they want to talk about. I really find a lot of enjoyment working one-on-one with my viewers, and it really does allow me to create a more personal connection with them. I'm also super passionate about helping people transform their lives, so that's why this is something that I really do enjoy. That being said, I am trading my time for money, and so naturally I do need to charge a good amount of money. Right now, a 1-hour coaching call costs $500, entrepreneurs. And initially I did feel pretty bad charging so much money, but I'll tell you guys this, it's actually not worth my time to do these coaching calls. I can easily make more money working on my other things rather than hopping on these calls. But for me, it just allows me to connect with my audience in a way that I normally wouldn't be able to do. Some people really want these calls, and I just really want to give them a way to have direct access to me. Plus, I give everyone I talk to a direct action plan, so I'm really able to help hold them accountable. I'm also introducing a new coaching product where people can book a gym session with me, and we'll basically work out at Equinox, mastermind about their business and life, and then get a meal after. So I found that coaching is really cool because it allows me to also learn while coaching. And yeah, if you guys have literally any type of skill, you can start coaching people on platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, building your own landing page and doing it that way. Really, the list is endless. My next source of income are my online courses. So right now I have 2 online courses that I don't really promote much, but they are the 6-Figure YouTube Academy as well as the Personal Brand Masterclass. The first course teaches people how to create a successful YouTube channel, and the Personal Brand Masterclass is my 6-week flagship program where I basically teach people how to build their personal brand. My first course I started selling in November of 2020, and as of right now we have close to 200 students. In my second course I have about 50 students as of right now, and we started selling that course in April of this year. Now, course sales are a very small percentage of my income. I'd say around 1 to 3% for most months, but it's a really cool passive income source that I can create once and have it generate sales for a few years. For all my courses, I use Kajabi to create them. It's basically a platform that allows me to build my landing pages, handle all my email marketing, as well as host all the videos for my course. I can also build an online community through Kajabi. So it really is like an all-in-one platform that I really recommend for any course creator. There's also cheaper options like Thinkific, but yeah, you guys will find that it really does not matter what platform you guys use to host your course. Overall, online education is booming, and if you guys have any type of valuable skill or knowledge, you can literally package that up into an online course and begin selling it. The hard part for most people is not creating the course, rather it is finding the students to join the course. So that's where your marketing comes in. However, I will say that you do not need a big personal brand or audience online to be very successful with courses. There's so much organic outreach you can do through your Instagram, through LinkedIn, even through running ads. Now, this is something that I recommend everyone do because online education is booming. And if you have a skill that you can package up into an online course, you can seriously do really well financially with it. Now, I'm not the most successful course creator, but I have friends that have done millions and millions of dollars in course sales. I do think that with the trends we're seeing, education is really shifting away from the traditional education system and more towards courses that you can do from your laptop or computer. So if you guys are looking to get into this, pick something that you know how to do extremely well, film your videos, and then find a platform to host it. It's such a great learning experience, and you have the potential to make a lot of money. My next source of income is StartupWise, and this is a blog/YouTube channel that I started up this year. Basically, we create free guides and tutorials that are aimed at entrepreneurs. I think of everything on this list, this is the one that I'm super excited about because I think it has a ton of potential. I've already created a bunch of really actionable tutorials on there, and I think that this channel has the ability to become an affiliate marketing powerhouse. I will say that I've failed tons and tons of blogs before, as well as YouTube channels. This is my 3rd time trying to build a personal finance entrepreneurship blog. But I will say that the blog part is sort of like the supplement, and the YouTube channel is the main component of this business. The blog portion is hosted on WordPress, which is the most popular open source blogging platform in the world. If you guys read any big blogs, it's very likely that those are going to be hosted on WordPress. What I did was I bought my domain through Namecheap, got web hosting through SiteGround, and then bought a website template. From there on, I built the site with the help of one of my contractors and sort of tweaked the design until I was comfortable with it. For every video I have on the StartupWise YouTube channel, I will also have a corresponding blog article, and within the video and the blog, there are going to be affiliate links. So that's the main way that this channel and this blog are going to be monetized. Very small portion of my income right now, but I do think this has a lot of potential. My next income source is making money through stocks and crypto. Now, you could say that I've been making negative income recently, especially with the markets down significantly this year. But you guys, I take a long-term approach to investing, so I really don't care about the price going down or up in the short term. I don't day trade, and I also don't do any technical analysis. For me, I think it's a huge waste of mental brain power, and I'd rather spend that effort actually building up my own businesses. I have a ton of resources on my channel helping people get started with investing. But yeah, my whole approach is to buy solid companies, hold it for the long term, and then just build up a ton of equity in your portfolio. From there on, you can actually borrow money from your stock or crypto portfolios and use that money to live. That way, you never have to really sell and create a taxable event. Right now is such a great time to buy because, when people are not buying, that's that's normally the best time to buy. And when people are super hyped about the markets, that's also usually not the best time to buy. That being said, besides making money from the long-term appreciation of stocks, I do have a good portion of dividend stocks in my portfolio. And with those, I do make money from the dividend yields. This is one of the most passive ways to have your own money work for you. And that's why I really encourage for everyone watching this video, get started investing today. You can literally start with like $100. It doesn't matter how much you start with. As long as you get into the habit of putting your money into investments, that's what really matters. And so yeah, if you guys do want to get some free stocks, I will put links down below to Webull and Moomoo, who are giving out tons of free stocks right now. Number 14 on the list is real estate income. So long story short, my sister and I purchased a property in 2017. It was a complete fixer-upper, super gross. We spent about $42,000 rehabbing the property. And then I lived there for 2 years and then moved to Orange County, which is where I currently live. Right now, it is rented out to my sister, her boyfriend, as well as another roommate. So we are getting some positive monthly cash flow through this property. We just refinanced last year at 2.875% interest rate. So besides that positive cash flow from the rents we were collecting, we were also building equity as the market appreciates. I sort of like to view it as a forced savings account, right? You have a ton of equity built up into a property. And even if you're not renting out your property to other people, you can sort of view it as a portion of every dollar you're paying for your mortgage as going to build your own equity in the home, and you will recover that money at some point in the future. It's great to diversify. That's why I really recommend having real estate if you are an investor, and it really is the ideal investment.
IDEAL. I is for income, D is for depreciation, E is for equity buildup, A is for appreciation, and L is for leverage.
All right, so my last source of income is angel investing. So pretty much what I do is I invest in early stage companies. From there on, we hope for the valuations to increase as the company continues to do well. And at some point, you do hope for a cash out event, which is where you can actually get your money back. Now, a lot of my deals are actually from my network, and that's why I say your network is so important. And essentially, people will come to me with these early stage companies that are looking for investor money, and I'll typically write a check between $5,000 to $15,000. As of right now, I invest through Roadrunner Ventures, multiple companies that I've worked with in the past, WeFunder, Sweater, and yeah, there are tons of cool platforms that allow you guys to get into VC investing. I will say angel investing is super risky. Most of the companies that you invest in are likely going to go to zero, but there are going to be a few companies that, let's say 100 to 200x in valuations, and that is where you're going to make all your returns. It really is a tail-driven world, which means that a large portion of your gains and wins in life come from a small percentage of things that take place. And so in this case, while most of the companies that we invest in are going to lose, a small percentage of them are going to really hit it big. And that's what really results in the great returns that VC investing offers. So as of right now, I am making equity through my investments through VC, but we have not yet had a cash out event. So none of those gains have, actually turned into real money. But I like to call this an income source because technically equity is income. So yeah, those are my 15 sources of income at the age of 30. I will say that having more income sources does not equate to making more money. There are people that have, 1 to 2 income sources, but make far more money than me. But for me, I just love the fact that I can work on so many different things all at once. I think I get sort of bored easily, and having so many things that I'm working on really makes me feel fulfilled in life. My income sources continually go up because I'm always looking for new opportunities. I do think that at some point I will start to, cut down on some of these things that aren't making as much money as the others and really focus all my attention on maybe 5 to 10 different income sources. But for now, these income sources have seemed to work pretty well for me. What I recommend doing is build one income source, work on it until it can actually run by itself, and then start building others. You don't want to try building 10, 15 income sources all at once because that is a recipe for disaster. A lot of the income sources that I have do not require active participation, and so my days are actually not all that stressful. The point I want to give to you guys is to just start right now. This has been my life since 2014, so a lot of people see the results and think that it all happened magically all at once. Definitely not, you guys. I have failed so many times. I've lost so much money on many of my businesses, but taking this path towards entrepreneurship and making money in non-traditional ways has been the best thing that I have ever done. I wanted to make this video because I know a lot of you guys are going to be on this path towards a more traditional career, and while that is okay, I know a lot of you guys are going to want to have a lifestyle that's more like mine, where you can wake up, be on your own schedule, and work on the things that you truly are passionate about. I hope it is that you can create whatever you want in life. You just need to get out there and start doing it. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys have any friends that are wanting to get into entrepreneurship, maybe share this video with them. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. I make a ton of videos about personal finance, entrepreneurship, and investing. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.